Stop micromanaging. How to delegate without losing control. Every manager knows the tension. You want quality results, but you can't do everything. Micromanaging may feel like a way to ensure standards, but it kills creativity, steals time, and slowly erodes team confidence. You end up tired, overwhelmed, and stuck in the weeds, forever repeating the same cycle. Delegation isn't about letting go. It's about launching. It's not losing control. It's multiplying your effectiveness. Great leaders don't just offload tasks. They empower people. They create systems where everyone can perform at their best while keeping visibility and ownership. In this video, we're breaking down how to delegate without losing control. You'll learn why micromanagement hurts beyond just annoyance, how to delegate clearly and build trust, tools to ensure quality without hovering, how to coach rather than fix, ways to safeguard sanity while scaling impact. By the end, you'll have a clear path to letting go while actually getting more done with less stress and more engagement. 1. Understand why you micromanage. Micromanagement isn't a character flaw, it's a symptom. Maybe you fear failure, you need outcomes perfect, or you're insecure about your leadership role, or you've had bad experiences where delegating led to disasters. First step, be honest with your why. Ask, what trips me up when others take over? Which specific tasks make me anxious? What would actually be bad if I didn't control it? For example, if you fear missing a deadline, fine-tune how you share expectations. If you fear errors, focus on quality control systems. Story, a manager I worked with was terrified of missed deadlines in reporting. Instead of micromanaging every step, they co-created a simple Kanban board with the team. Clear stages, responsibilities, and check-ins. The result? The same deadlines, but now with collaboration instead of conflict. Once you understand your motivation, commit to change. Write a personal delegation mantra. For example, I trust my team until they give me reason not to. Post it where you see it daily. Also, remember this, leaders aren't judged for doing everything. They're judged for how effectively they guide others. Identifying your micromanagement triggers is the first real step in rewiring your leadership for empowerment instead of control. And the longer you avoid addressing this behavior, the more you delay your own growth as a leader. Micromanagement is often driven by perfectionism masked as responsibility. Recognizing that trust is built through process, not pressure, is vital. Real leadership means enabling others to perform without your shadow over every task, every hour, every day. 2. Delegate with clear boundaries. Delegation without clarity is a recipe for anxiety for you and your team. Use this framework, OCHA, outcome. What's the result you expect? Constraints, budget, time, format, stakeholders. How? Flexibility versus step-by-step instructions. Accountability, who does what and how will we track it? For example, outcome. Write a 500-word customer onboarding email. Constraints, must align with brand tone, be approved by legal, and include the 3 key points. How? I don't need to see every draft. Submit 2 versions by Wednesday. Accountability, you coordinate with legal, I'll review final version. This level of structure keeps quality intact without micromanagement. Tip, create a shared delegation tracker, simple spreadsheet or Trello board that records task, delegatee, due date, progress, review notes. It gives visibility and keeps everyone aligned without constant interruptions. Clear boundaries reduce friction. They help your team know exactly where they stand, what they're allowed to decide, and when to involve you. Clarity builds momentum. Confusion creates dependency and delays. Delegation thrives in structure, not assumption. And as a leader, your ability to remove ambiguity is often more valuable than solving problems. When expectations are vague, people either over-question or underperform. Your clarity doesn't restrict them, it sets them free. Strong delegation boundaries reduce the need for follow-up, improve results, and allow everyone to move faster with confidence. 4. Coach, don't step in. Real delegation ends in coaching, not fixing. When team members struggle, your natural urge is to step in and do it yourself. But if you want them to grow, instead, ask powerful questions. What options have you tried? What resources would solve this? What's your preferred next step? Follow the ask, stay, step back model. Ask how they want you involved. Stay to listen. Resist the urge to fix, unless instructed. Use reflective feedback. I heard you're stuck on X. What's making it hard? If you were coaching yourself, what would you ask? Slowly, they internalize thinking. Instead of you doing it, they own it. Warning, don't confuse support with fix-it thinking. Your role is guide, not guardian. The best leaders don't remove every challenge. They create space for others to rise to them. Coaching reinforces ownership. Fixing reinforces helplessness. If you're always the answer, your team stops asking themselves better questions. And when that happens, you don't just lose efficiency, you lose the chance to build future leaders. Helping someone grow takes longer than fixing it yourself, but the payoff is exponential. One coach person today becomes a dependable performer tomorrow. Leaders multiply their time time not by doing more, but by developing others to think independently. 5. Keep visibility. Without controlled delegation doesn't mean becoming invisible. You still need sight into progress and quality. Here's how to be in the loop without being in the weeds. Automate status summaries, weekly emails, tool-generated dashboards, report exports. Automate site, saves discussions, design milestone sign-offs. For example, pre-launch review, final approval stage, so you weigh in before critical phases only. Rotate peer reviews. Let team members review each other's work. It spreads accountability and frees you to focus on higher-level issues. For example, a marketing lead I know stopped reviewing every asset. Instead, they set quarterly pop-up review sessions where the team gathers feedback together. Issues get surfaced, avoided again, and the lead leverages collective intelligence. Finally, audit your involvement. Track interventions for 2 weeks. Note task, reason, your action, and result. Then ask, did I add value or remove learning opportunity? Could I have delayed intervention to checkpoint time? Was there a systemic issue I missed? Your job isn't to disappear, it's to create systems that inform without interfering. Smart delegation isn't about stepping back, it's about rising up to the level where you can actually lead, not just react. With the right visibility tools, you can stay connected, remove guesswork, and still give your team the freedom they need to perform. Conclusion: delegate to elevate. Micromanagement is the leadership trap that looks like control but feels like chaos. It zaps creativity, overloads you, and drains team morale. To break the cycle, understand why you micromanage. Delegate with clear boundaries. Use purposeful checkpoints. Coach instead of stepping in. Stay visible without controlling. When you delegate well, you free yourself and your team to fly. You increase capacity, develop future leaders, and multiply impact across your organization. If this video helped you see micromanagement in a new light, please hit the like button, subscribe for more leadership strategies, and ring the notification bell so you're always ahead. Comment below. What's one small step you'll take today to delegate more effectively? Let's learn together, because great leadership isn't about control, it's about growth.